I'm Nate Sickouch.
And I'm Jen Testa, and this is UA Live. This year we're hoping to have another great season.
Today's show's focus is on homecoming with interviews from our king and queen. We also have a special tribute to Marv Moorhead, who recently passed away, and our traditional news desk and sports desk.
So let's get started with Andrea Capoletti and Katie Cora at News Desk.
Hi, this is Andrea Capoletti, and with me is Katie Coral, and we are your UA Live News Desk. Earlier this week, Marvin Moorhead, who is formerly known as Marv, who worked in the Upper Arlington Schools football program, passed away last weekend in a car accident while he was with his wife Carol touring in Europe. Mr. Moorhead and his wife were driving outside Paris in the countryside when they were said to have hit a construction. Mrs. Moorhead suffered a punctured lung but is expected to recover. Later in the show, we will have a special segment dedicated to Mr. Moorhead.
Okay, now for some information from our Upper Arlington College Center. There will be some college reps visiting. If you're interested, you should check the morning announcements for updates on which colleges are coming on which dates. You can sign up in advance in the College Center. Also, the 1997 College Fair at Otterbein College is going to be Tuesday, October 14th from 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. And this particular program attracts over 200 colleges. Also, if you're interested in a scholarship, the scholarship information is posted at the College Center for students.
With all the renovations being done at the high school, we are still waiting for them to be completed. The Learning Center is still being worked on, so a reminder to all students. The copy machines and the computers won't be available until next week. Also, no new identification cards will be made. If you're interested in joining the speech and debate team, please see Mrs. Tucker or Mr. Goddard as soon as possible. If you are still in need of a student directory, order forms are now available in the school store or in the attendance office. If you have any changes in your address or in your phone number, please leave a note in Mr. Goddard's box.
If you're interested in the Europe 1998 trip that Mrs. Markovich is planning, instructions are to see her and tell her if you're interested.
Any freshmen who attended Jones Middle School and have not yet picked up their yearbooks or pictures submitted for the yearbooks, you need to contact Mrs. Hirsch this week. If you cannot arrange to pick them up this week, they will be taken back to Jones Middle School and you will need to arrange to pick them up there. Anyone who ordered spring bulbs from the PTO should arrange to pick them up in the north parking lot, which is behind the high school, on Friday, October 17th from 3 to 6 p.m. or Saturday, October 18th from 9 to 12 a.m.
And for those of you who still haven't taken your proficiency tests, instructions are to sign up in GLERC from November 10th to 14th, and the testing will be November 17th through 21st. And also for those who are interested in taking the PSAT, PACT, SAT, or ACT, the PSAT will be October 18th, the PACT October 11th, the SAT October 4th, November 1st, and December 6th, the ACT October 25th, December 13th.
Upper Arlington Boosters Bingo is back. Come every Sunday night at 6 o'clock p.m. in the Upper Arlington School Cafeteria for free coffee and free popcorn and lots of bingo.
This has been Katie Coral and Andrea Capoletti for UA Live.
Thanks, girls. Now let's go to some homecoming footage of the marching band, our interview with our king and our queen, and a look at the bonfire.
My name is Max Hammond, Assistant Principal, Upper Arlington High School. We're here at the bonfire, Thursday, September 25th, 1997. Tomorrow night we have a big homecoming game against Chillicothe. We expect to win that, hopefully big. And the following evening, on Saturday, we have our homecoming dance from 8:30 to 11:30. Certainly expect homecoming activities, all the events surrounding homecoming to go well, as tonight's activity has, and hope everyone shows up.
Hi, this is Robert James and Stephen Walter, your UA Marching Band correspondents, and now we're joined by Tony Wang, the drum major for the UA Marching Band.
Tony, how many hours of practice does it take to perfect something like you do?
Well, it depends on everyday practice or like the weekly practice. Usually I practice around half an hour a day, and sometimes on weekend like an hour, and that's about it. And sometimes in the winter because it's cold.
All right, Robert?
Yeah, I've noticed all the marching band at the UA football games. Do you guys go to away games also?
Yes, we go to away game too.
Are there any like band competitions, let's say in the off season?
Yeah, we do have two band competition, which is this Saturday is Logan, and next Saturday too.
All right. Do you guys go to any other like school-sponsored events or any other like athletic competitions? Let's say soccer or something like that.
No, but we do the home game basketball, the home game basketball games. We play for them.
All right. Thanks.
Now we're going to see a little something from Tony. Here he goes. Step back there.
Now let's go to Sports Desk with Rob Welter and Aaron Copeland.
Hello and welcome to the first show of UA Live Sports Desk. I'm Rob Welter, and alongside me as always, my good buddy, Aaron Copeland.
How you doing, Rob?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Good.
Well, we have a lot to cover this week, so we'll jump right into our first correspondence. Boys and girls golf with Mike Tannery and Brett Vivian. And football with Judd Cummins and John Cockrell. Boys?
Hi, this is Mike Tannery, the 1997 men's golf correspondent. The Golden Bears season ended abruptly this past week when they failed to qualify for the state tournament in Apple Valley. Although the Bears were disappointed with the finish, they had a good year, including winning 4 invitationals, winning their OCC league, and winning the sectional. This has been Mike Tannery reporting for UA Live.
Hi, I'm Brett Vivian, your UA women's golf correspondent. Coached by Mr. John Blevins and led by senior co-captains Jennifer Elsey and Sarah Pellissier, the team has come off to a slow start. Elsey has medaled singly in 4 of her last 6 performances, obtaining a handicap of 7 and averaging a 38 on 9 holes. This past Monday, they qualified in the regionals and will proceed to the districts this Wednesday, determining if they go to states. This has been Brett Vivian for UA Live.
This is Judd Cummins along with John Cockrell reporting for UA Live and the UA football team. John?
Currently, the Upper Arlington football Bears are 5-0, heading into a very big game this Friday with Reynoldsburg.
Currently, the Upper Arlington Golden Bears have outscored their opponents 195-25.
Much of the Bears' success is due to their star running back, Jesse Klein. He has rushed for 814 yards, including 12 TDs, 5 of those which came in last Friday's game against Chillicothe.
That was a very good outing for Jesse, in which he scored all 5 of those TDs in less than 2 halves of football. But you know, Jesse would have gotten nowhere if it wasn't for the offensive line.
Those offensive linemen consist of Ben Fraley, Zach Prout, Tom Orlando, Chris Silliman, Dave Black, Mike Stafford, and of course,
me. This has been Judd Cummins along with John Cockrell reporting for UA football.
Well, guys, I'm glad to see that your season's gone pretty well. Now let's get to our next correspondence with boys and girls soccer with Carly Warner, Andrea Capoletti, Brian Polk, and Eric Medwick. Also, with boys and girls water polo, Wiley Woodard, Allison Malakis, and Reagan Berry.
Hi, this is Andrea Capoletti and Carly Warner, and we're your Upper Arlington girls news soccer correspondents. And we have an update on the soccer team.
Okay, so far, the season this year is looking okay. There have been 5 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie. Head coach is Terry Johnson, and he is assisted by Bill Whitney. The captains this year are Amy Johnson, Emily Wade, and Chrissy Hall.
We'd like to wish the Bears the best of luck, and for UA Live, this is Carly Warner and Andrea Capoletti signing off.
Hi, this is Brian Polk with Eric Medwood, your UA boys soccer correspondents. The boys soccer team is currently 6-7-2, with leaderships coming from captains Mark Engel and Kurt Edwards, and leading goal scorer John Mangum.
The Bears are coming off a big win, defeating the 3rd-ranked team in the state, Hudson, last Saturday, and are going in tonight for their final home game against Hilliard Derby. And the Bears are also starting to prepare for their state tournament run. This has been Eric Medwood with Brian Polk, saying goodbye for UA Live.
This is Reagan Berry, your UA water polo correspondent. So far, the Bears are 10-5 this season, and they're undefeated against all the Ohio teams they've played. The team is led by Coach Kevin Chapman and senior co-captains Kyle Glendon and Mike Hunnicky, as well as junior standouts Paul Proto, Andy Boone, and Phil Davis. The Bears are looking forward to the state tournament this year, in which they are expected to contend for the state title with St. Francis. This has been Reagan Berry for UA Boys Water Polo.
Hello everyone, this is Wiley Woodard here with Alice Malakis, and we are your UA Live Girls Water Polo correspondents. The girls have gotten off to a rocky start this year due to injuries. The current record is 2-12. Allison, could you tell us a little bit about those injuries, please?
Sure. Amy Sterner and Cora Nebraska damaged their rotary cuffs. Lauren Hogan, who was one of the goalies, damaged her hamstring. And Trisha McMenamin injured her neck. All of these players are now playing again, so hopefully this will improve their season.
I hope also.
The girls last year came in 3rd place, and the year before that they were state champs. Hopefully these girls will be state champs again. This has been Allison Malakis and Wiley Woodard reporting for UA Live.
That's great, guys. I hope you continue to do well in your seasons. Now let's go to girls and boys cross country with Paige Burns, Sean Smith, Dan Bennett,
and field hockey with Chris Steinahar.
You alright, buddy?
Yeah, man, I just couldn't get it out. Thanks.
That's cool.
Hi, this is Chris Steinahar, your UA Live field hockey correspondent. This year's team's gotten off to a great start with a 10-1-2 record. The team is coming off of a huge win over Worthington Kilbourne, where they shut them out 4-0. The team this year is led by 4 co-captains, Katie Deo, Allison Malakis, Courtney Webb, and Kit Whaley. The coaches are Marge Redmond and Judy Casper. This year's team is very optimistic about the postseason after a very disappointing second-round loss to CSG last year in the OCC tournament. We're going to wish them a lot of luck in the postseason. This has been Chris Steinahar keeping it real for UA Live.
Hi, I'm Paige Burns, your UA Girls cross-country correspondent. The Bears have started off the season strong, winning 5 of their 7 meets, including the Elder Invitationals. The girls are coached by Dale Hartney and Paul Kraft and led by their tri-captains Amanda Windorf, Nikki Kane, and Issa Shively. The Bears are favored to win districts this year and hopefully regionals also. The team would also like to take their entire team to states this year, something they were unable to achieve last season. I wish them luck in their upcoming meets. This has been Paige Burns for Girls Cross Country.
Hi, this is Dan Bennett.
And I'm Sean Smith.
And we are your UA Live Boys Cross Country correspondents.
This year, recently, the Bears, oh, geez, Dan. Here, hang on one sec. Hello? Yeah, Dan, it's for you. Can I call you back, man? I'm kind of doing a shoot here. Yeah. All right, then. Call him back later. So anyway, as I was saying, the Bears recently ran at the Jonathan Alder Boys Invitational and placed 4th this year, so they're doing pretty good, Dan.
Top performers were Aaron Baver, who had a personal record of 17 minutes and 15 seconds. This is Dan Bennett.
And I'm Sean Smith.
This is UA Live.
Thanks, guys. Now with girls tennis is Mike Albrecht, John Archer, and with volleyball is Dave Smith, Rick Dennis, and Jimmy Cummins.
Hi, this is John Archer, and with me always is Mike Albrecht, and we're your UA girls tennis correspondents. The girls advanced all 7 entrants to district play this week, starting off the lineup with Kelly Craycraft at first singles. Second singles is Susie Schoenberger, and rounding up the singles chart is Anna Britt Mahler, the hometown favorite.
Yes, that's right, John. And our doubles teams for the district tournament come up as number 1, doubles Taryn Bowen and Emily Frame, both juniors, while seniors Megan Molman and Lauren Holly consist of the number 2 doubles team. The state tournament is coming up.